Hello and welcome to Roving Report, a program that gives you an overview of the developments in India's northeast region. I'm your host Limpin Vishum and the highlights of today's program are: Government takes steps to protect non-locals in Manipur. Writer from Sikkim gets a chance to be a part of the in-residence program at Rashtrapati Bhavan. Manipuri youth makes it to the Guinness Book of World Record. And Naga Hindi voice competition encourages youngsters to take up music. Let us now take a look at some of the events that made news in the Northeast recently.
A delegation of leaders of the United Naga Council called upon Union Home Minister Rajnath Singh in New Delhi to apprise him of their issues. The Union Minister assured them that the government is committed to look into their grievances. Special Secretary Prakash Mishra and interlocutor for Naga Peace Process R.N. Ravi were also present at the meeting. A powerful improvised explosive device was recovered from a bus at Jalukbari in Guwahati after the Assam Police and CRPF personnel launched a search operation. It was recovered from a bus coming from Tezpur. Later, bomb experts defused the IED. Recently, Assam Chief Minister Tarun Gogoi inaugurated the first women's-only university in Jorhat. The university will include undergraduate as well as postgraduate courses. The classes have started from September 1st in a temporary building. Till now, 19 faculty members have been recruited and 55 students have taken admission. The university also has hostel facilities to accommodate students coming from far-flung areas of the region. Recently, Dr. Krishan Paul was sworn in as the 15th Governor of Manipur at Darbar Hall of Raj Bhavan in Imphal. Chief Justice of Manipur High Court, Justice Lakshmi Kant Mohapatra, administered the oath of office and secrecy to the new governor. On 15th September, large number of security personnel and their families gathered at the headquarters of the Tripura State Rifles at Gokulgarh to celebrate its 29th racing day. Chief Minister Manik Sarkar attended the event and inaugurated a massive blood donation camp where many security personnel donated blood. Railway Minister Sadanand Gowda visited Guwahati railway station recently, where he interacted with workers and passengers to get some feedback about the railway station. The minister also held a high-level meeting with the officials of Northeast Frontier Railway at its headquarters in Maligaon.
I want to review the railway activities here in the northeastern states, and I want to speed up all the works, ongoing works.
The Jorhat District Administration recently distributed free books to the students belonging to T Tribe and ex-T Tribe community in a function at the district library in Jorhat. The main objective is to reach out to the T Tribe community whose socio-economic status remains very backward comparing with other communities of the state. The 6th edition of the annual exhibition of art was held at the Manipur State Art Gallery in Palace Compound recently. Organized by the Nongmei Bung Nabam Chutek of Imphal, the exhibition showcased 68 paintings. The presentation of the Arts Society Manipur Annual Art Award was also done during the event.
In the wake of the ongoing protests over the inner line permit in Manipur, the government is now taking steps to safeguard non-locals. Relief camps have been set up for them, even as the government is trying to find a solution to the problem. We have a report.
The students' wing of the Joint Committee on Inner Line Permit System has suspended the indefinite curfew imposed on non-locals till September 19, after the government agreed to release all of its arrested members. Following the imposition of curfew, as a precautionary measure, the government had shifted a large number of non-locals into relief camps at different places. Tight security is in place throughout the state to prevent any untoward incidents.
मणिपुर सरकार हम लोगों को सुरक्षित स्थान पर लाते हैं, तो इस पर कोई एक ठोस निर्णय लिया जाए जिससे हम लोगों को कमाने में प्रॉब्लम ना हो, क्योंकि हम लोगों के पास भी बीवी बच्चे हैं, परिवार हैं, हम लोग मजदूर आदमी हैं जो कमा करके खा रहे हैं और जी रहे हैं.
Meanwhile, schools and colleges that had been shut down by the state government since September 11, keeping in view the law and order situation, have been reopened. The decision was taken after a high-level meeting between the Chief Minister and various top officials and security personnel.
Hana koi karam daraga syllabus cover tawa nang oira na khanbara hajiti tarane na khanbara asigi batang di koi mai ILP cha jol han base student gi batang di thinjam basi aigi mota di pamdi maram di sata da amang gol ka ni makoi da ko makoi na thinjalaga madu chal han bangam bra hai basu oyo to ogadaba mandi andagi aigi mota di madu pamdi iskoji di phasana changnai ka han biba aigi sai sesu dami banina masidi akai bo daga drai na aigi mota di leje.
The protest for implementation of the inner line permit system in the state has gained momentum in the last few months. Protest marches and demonstrations have been taking place all over the state, asking government to find an immediate resolution to the issue. The Joint Committee for Inner Line Permit had recently called for a day-long general strike that crippled normal life in the state, with vehicular traffic remaining off the roads and markets being shut down.
बात करेंगे हम लोग बात करेंगे उसका ग्रीवेंसेस सुनेंगे क्या बात है अच्छा से सुन के बात करेंगे.
The inner line permit system restricts the entry of outsiders into a state without authorized permission. Locals believe that this move is required to check the influx of illegal migrants. The state government has set up a committee to find an immediate solution to the problem. The government is also taking steps to address the issue so as to restore peace and avoid further violence in the state.
Next, we introduce you to a young writer from Sikkim who is currently residing at the Rashtrapati Bhavan, New Delhi as a part of its in-residence program.
Journalist turned writer Yeshedoma Bhutia from Sikkim is one of 4 selected participants living at Rashtrapati Bhavan as a part of its in-residence program for writers and artists. The young writer has to her credit a number of books like Legends of the Lepchas, Folktales from Sikkim and Sikkim the Hidden Fruitful Valley. She has received the Sikkim Sahitya Samman for the year 2013. She believes that such programs are a big encouragement for young writers like her.
This was a very big initiative. Whoever's idea is this, I think the President of India's idea, it's the need of the hour. And such kind of programs, especially writers coming from the northeastern states like Sikkim, I think they do need this kind of exposure, because I don't think such kind of thing is available in that part of the country. So this kind of exposure program will definitely help them take up writing as a career.
The in-residence program for writers and artists was launched by the President in December last year. Besides Bhutia, the present batch comprises Dr. Vimpali Gangadhar, a Telugu writer, and artist Pratap More from Mumbai and Rahul Saxena from Chennai. During their stay here till September 26th, they will interact with various prominent personalities besides visiting historical places in the capital.
This program for writers and artists in residence was launched in December 2013 by the Honorable President. And the aim is to encourage artists and writers by facilitating them stay close to nature in the picturesque and serene surroundings of Rashtrapati Bhavan. The idea is to facilitate their creative thinking and to rejuvenate their artistic impulses.
I'm experiencing thrill of a lifetime. The 380 acres of this Rashtrapati Bhavan is open to me. I think I'm very lucky to get this opportunity. If I want to read books, it's easy. It's easily accessible for me. And if I want to go to the Mughal gardens, it's open to me. So it has come as a big opportunity, a big encouragement for me, and I'm really enjoying it.
Such initiatives facilitate a means of cultural and intellectual exchange by bringing together artists from different parts of the country.
Moving on, the northeastern states have been witnessing a rapid growth in rural and urban areas, especially with the implementation of several government-run schemes. Let's focus on the changing scenario in the region with our segment Ripples. With a gradual decline in insurgency, development work has gained momentum in Tripura. The successful implementation of several schemes has benefited the rural areas and people now have access to basic facilities. This week we take you to Abhicharan village where this change is clearly visible.
Tarun Das, a rubber tapper, has been coming to the Abhicharan village regularly to work in a rubber garden and earn livelihood. This wouldn't have been possible some years back when people were not able to come to the village due to the fear of being abducted by militants. The decline of militancy has changed the face of Abhicharan village and has had a significant impact on the lives of a number of people like Tarun.
আগেকার সময়ে তো এদিকে আসতে পারতাম না, কিন্তু এদিকে আসা অনেক ভয় ছিল। উগ্রপন্থীদের মানে বেশি আনা জানা এবং মানুষকে ধরে নিয়ে যেত, কিন্তু এখন এই সমস্ত কিছু হয় না। তার ফলে আমরা এদিকে আসতে পারি, মানে খুব সুবিধাতে কাজ করতে পারি।
Situated under the Mohanpur subdivision of West Tripura, the Abhicharan village, inhabited mostly by tribals, was once reeling under the impact of severe militancy. However, with the return of peace, the situation has changed now and rapid development is taking place. Under the Pradhan Mantri Gramin Sadak Yojana, bridges and roads have been constructed and the village is now well connected with other parts of the state. The villages now have proper electricity and drinking water supply as well.
বাজার টাজার অনেক অসুবিধার, বৃষ্টি বাদলের অনেক গৃহস্থন আমরা খুব ভালো গাড়ি ঘোড়ার স্কুলের মিডিয়াম ছাত্ররা রীতিমতো আইতে পারতেছে, রীতিমতো লেখাপড়া করতে পারতেছে। অনেক কিছুই আমরা এই সরকার থাকার পরে আমরা সুযোগ সুবিধা পেলাম।
There's a greater scope for economic activities for people from within the village and outside now. A number of people, especially women, have found employment opportunities through MG Narega. People are now also taking up piggery and other self-employment activities.
Sini para rogo hain tong masai hingkai jar rosgar hingkai iko waglok paliwo jebabe waglok palika hingkai adarok bo nango bati bongna nango hingkai punrok ruwo hingkai awag ruma tuibo busarok baka hingkai se sini labung uta hingkai labung hingkai jebabe labungui adani busarok baka ke kebang kai tebo sini labung hingkai sing rang rok mangke beng rogo dauta nge beng rogo da khangke teborang ngoi zomugoi gobang khai busabotoi rongno porna phuro sing kajo khikalai meno arang no.
Under the National Rural Health Mission, health centers have been set up and villagers can now avail the benefit of free medicines and checkup. The school that once used to be empty is now witnessing an increase in enrollments with the introduction of the Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan, under which the students get free midday meal, books and stationery.
Jung daily school phayo jungna dirman chongbo kamkai prunga dirman chongbo delin phayo
tai chungna school logo dress rok bago juta rok bago tai rok bago bag rok bago tai khichri rok chungna kaham kai charua.
The overall development in Abhicharan village is a clear example of the impact of peace and successful implementation of welfare schemes. Other villages in the northeast can also get similar results by rejecting violence.
Sportspersons from the northeast are doing wonders. Recently, a young weightlifter from Manipur entered the Guinness Book of World Records. Take a look.
26-year-old weightlifter Maibam Itomba Meite is on cloud 9 these days. He recently achieved the feat of entering the Guinness Book of World Record for the most number of consecutive pinky pull-ups.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
A resident of Noramthong, Samusang in Imphal West, Itomba had made his first record attempt in the year 2012. During his second attempt in March this year at the Sai NERC complex, he managed to do 16 pull-ups in 30 seconds using just 2 fingers, breaking the previous world record of 16 pull-ups in a minute by an American weightlifter. He received the official confirmation in July.
Aina matam kuina ningjarakpa asama matam kuin lera matungda aigi yaubum phangi heavy certificate lap mi kopta ai harau ngam khailete pukningda pukning nungsi boy kapning boy fil me am phawe ai pokoi mahi yale heavy wakhalon masu phawe.
Itomba currently runs an iron and steel furniture's workshop at his home to earn a livelihood. The young weightlifter has received awards at several state and national level events. He had trained intensively for this and hopes to continue achieving more such feats. Youth in the region are extremely talented, and with a little bit of support, they can go a long way in achieving laurels for the country. The achievements of people like Itomba will inspire the youngsters to work hard besides instilling a sense of pride in them.
In a bid to promote Hindi songs and provide exposure to young talent, a Naga Hindi voice event was organized recently in Dimapur, where singers from northeastern states participated with enthusiasm. Let's take a look.
For the first time, the Naga Hindi Voice was organized at the Apna Hotel in Dimapur under the aegis of the Good Friends Society, with an aim of providing a platform for youngsters to display their talent. Altogether, 40 enthusiastic candidates from different northeastern states participated in the audition and performed several popular Hindi songs. 26 contestants were selected to compete for the coveted title.
We have seen so many young talented in Nagaland who can sing very well Hindi song, but yet they are not getting the right opportunity or right platform. In order to let them to expose their hidden talent, that we, the Good Friends of Society, organizing the Naga Hindi Voice.
After several rounds, the selected candidates will take part in the grand finale on December 1. The winner of the contest would be given ₹1 lakh in cash and 1 album contract.
मुझे यहाँ आके बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है कि फर्स्ट टाइम ऐसे टाइटल भी नागा हिंदी वॉइस, तो इसके लिए मुझे बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है। एक्साइटेड भी हूँ कैसे होगा। प्रिपरेशन तो करके आई हूँ और देखती हूँ मैं अपना बेस्ट देने के लिए ट्राई करूँगी।
This will be a tough competition because I can see some of my old competitors who are very good in singing and all, especially if it happens to be Hindi, and then moreover I can see some more Nepali, so I think this will be a tough competitive thing and all, because like comparing to the Naga people and then the language, the pronunciation and all these things, I think it will be a tough competition. But I'm ready for it. I can challenge it. I think it's fun.
Youngsters in Nagaland take a keen interest in music, and opportunities like these will further encourage pursuing music. Every year, the Naga Idol is also organized in Dimapur in a bid to find out talented singers. Nagaland is also the first state in the country to have declared music as an industry. Indeed, for talented musicians in Nagaland, the future seems bright.
With that, we have come to the end of this episode of Roving Report. Do connect with us through our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter at AnyIndia_ANI. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel to get latest news updates from the Northeast. I'm your host Lumpim, signing off with some images of performances by Northeastern students at an event in Pune recently. Goodbye and take care.